I was impressed with the work you did on windmills and a whole range of other things. You and I both think that's the future. We can do a lot.
Mga idol at kabayan, President Marcos Jr. at President Biden nag-usap na. Napabilib kay President Marcos si President Biden sa windmill project na mayroon ang Ilocos Norte. Tinalakay nila ang iba't ibang mga issue lalo na sa West Philippine Sea at kung paano mas palalakasin ng dalawang magkaalyadong bansa ang kanilang pakikipagkaibigan, pakikipagpartner at kikipag-alyado. Sinabi rin ni President Biden na nakausap na rin ito si Xi Jinping patungkol sa issue sa South China Sea o West Philippine Sea kung paano dapat respetuhin ng China ang mga katubigan. May paparating bago na naman sa bansa, isa na namang medium-lift aircraft ang nasa ruta ngayon patungo sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang yan ang good news. Department of National Defense bibili ng 3 combat engineering vehicle na kung saan kasama na dito ang integrated logistics support. Isang panibagong problema na naman ang hatid ng Amerika sa China. Isang kakaiba at advanced na stealthy guided missile destroyer ng US Navy ang dineploy sa Indo-Pacific region. Ito ang mga balitang ating pag-uusapan dito lang sa Good News Philippines. Huwag kalimutang i-like ang video, mag-subscribe, mabilis lang ito, promise! May parating na naman sa bansa. Inaasa na ang isa pang C-295W ng Philippine Air Force na may tail number 215 ay nasa ruta na patungong Pilipinas. Ito na ang magiging ikalawang delivery ng C-295W bilang medium-lift aircraft sa 3 in-order ng Pilipinas sa bansang Spain. Nauna nang dumating noong March 28, 2022 ang isang C-295W sa Pilipinas. Para lang sa inyong kaalaman, ang 3 C-295 ay nagkakahalaga ng 5 billion 288 million peso. Ang mga sasakyang panghimpapawid na ito ay kabahagi ng kasalukuyang Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. Sa ibang balita naman, Pilipinas bibili ng karagdagang 3 combat engineering vehicle na nagkakahalaga ng 173 million 52,000 peso. Ang mga kondisyon na inilatag ng Department of National Defense na dapat ay ma-deliver ang mga nasabing combat engineering vehicle sa loob ng 400 calendar days simula sa pagtanggap ng notice to proceed. Dagdag pa dito, sa unang delivery dapat makakatanggap ang Pilipinas ng 2 units at 1 unit naman para sa ikalawang delivery. Take note, kasama na rin dito ang integrated logistics support. Eto pa, ang USS Zumwalt DDG-100 ng US Navy, isang stealthy guided missile destroyer, ay umalis kamakailan sa Guam matapos gumawa ito ng port call sa PETSA ika-19 ng Setyembre taong kasalukuyan. Ipinaliwanag ng US Navy nung araw ding iyon na ito ang kauna-unahang pagkakataon na idineploy ang nasabing guided missile destroyer. Ang barko ay magpapatuloy na ngayon sa mga operasyon bilang suporta sa isang libre at bukas na Indo-Pacific sa rehiyon. Batay sa anunsyo na ito, lumilitaw na ang mas advanced na destroyer ay maaring minarkahan ang una nitong operational deployment. Ibig sabihin nito mga kabayan, ito ngayon ang isa sa mga barkong pandigma ng Amerika na siguradong magbibigay na naman ng sakit ng ulo sa China.
Mr. President, welcome to you and your delegation. I think I woke you up election night. I called you so late to congratulate you, but it's a great victory, and and my best to your wife as well. The relationship between the United States and the Philippines, to state the obvious, has very deep roots. We've had some rocky times, but the fact is it's a critical relationship from our perspective. I hope you feel the same way. And we have strong ties, including millions of Filipino Americans who are very proud of their ancestry and desperately want us to continue to have a strong relationship. And our foundations are strong in the U.S.-Philippine alliance, which is of critical importance. For decades, the alliance has strengthened both of us, I believe. And one of the things I want to talk about today is how we continue to strengthen that and work together on the things that are of greatest concern to you. Today, I look forward to discussing the opportunities for a wide range of issues, including COVID-19 recovery, energy security, renewable energy. I was impressed with the work you did on windmills and a whole range of other things. You and I both think that's the future. We can do a lot. We can do a lot together. I'm desperately interested in making sure we do. In addition, I expect we'll discuss the South China Sea and disputes in critical global throughway. I've spent a lot of time with not only the President of China but others about the international waters and how they have to be respected, and we should talk about that a little bit, I hope. And we're also, thank you for your position on the war against Ukraine and by Russia, and how it's impacting energy prices and food prices. And we're working very hard to be able to do something about that. And so we want to talk about human rights, talk about a whole range of things, but I mainly am interested to know what's on your mind and how we can continue to strengthen this relationship. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you. We're very happy for the opportunity to meet with you, despite the schedules that we both have to deal with.
You came a little further than I did.
The relationship, the 100-plus-year-old relationship between the Philippines and the U.S. continues to evolve as we face the challenges of this new century and the events that we have been watching over the past few months, really. So we have very much to discuss in terms of redefining, I suppose, in many ways. But the role of the United States in maintaining the peace in our region is something that is much appreciated by all the countries in the regions, and the Philippines especially. We feel that we are especially fortunate because we have a very strong foundation of a very long relationship and strong relationships on various facets, not only political, not only diplomatic, but also economic. And of course, there is the very large Filipino population that have chosen to live and make their lives here in the United States and have been very successful. Again, we would like to thank the United States for the massive help that we received during the pandemic, with the provision of up to almost 36 million doses of vaccines very early on, ahead of some of the other countries, and for that we are very, very grateful. We continue to look to the United States for that continuing partnership and the maintenance of peace in our region. In terms of the geopolitical issues that we face in this day and age, the primary consideration of the Philippines and the guiding principle of the Philippine foreign policy is to encourage peace. And I hope that we will be able to discuss further the roles that our two countries will play together and individually as we continue down that road, maintaining peace despite all the complexities that have arisen in the past few months, I suppose. So thank you again, Mr. President, for making time to see us. We are your partners, we are your allies, we are your friends. And in like fashion, we have always considered the United States our partner, our ally, and our friend.
Laban Pinas.